What's good, everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video, and for today's video, guys, it's going to be a good one because we are going to be talking about LF Vegito Blue Zenkai. We're going to be talking about his release date. We're going to be talking about the best equipments you guys have to farm for this character, because this character here has a tremendous amount of great equipments to equip on. I mean, honestly, probably one of the best characters in terms of equipment wise. It'd be this guy right here. He is stacked, and the best teams, because he's going to fall under, of course, God Key, of course, Future, and Fusion. So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, guys, and if you guys do find this video informative and enjoyable, make sure you guys simply like the video, because why not? It's free. And if you guys have yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, because it's also free, and I'd also greatly appreciate it. And I'll cover everything Dragon Ball Legends here daily. So guys, let's not waste any time. We're going to get to the release date first, okay? So for the release date for this character, it's still unclear. We do not know when this guy's going to get a Zenkai. We do know he's going to get a Zenkai. My predictions is going to be, if he does not get a Zenkai this upcoming weekly reset in just about 2 days from now, he is probably 100% sure. I'm not going to say 100, but 99% sure going to get a Zenkai the following next weekly reset. Reason being why is because this banner is going to go away. Now, think about it from a business standpoint, right? Imagine you release a character like MUI Goku, and he's red, and then obviously Vegito Blue Zenkai is going to be blue, a direct counter to this character. This character here is going to go away in 9 days, so exactly the next following weekly reset. Now, this banner here is still going to stick around, but just not to double the rates, Z power, and all that good stuff. But from a business standpoint, you cannot bring that character that counters the character you want your fan base to pull on. You just can't do that. So I think there's a really high possibility of the next weekly reset, not this upcoming one. And it's also confirmed that the next weekly reset, we're also going to be getting, this character here, the free-to-play Super Saiyan Gogeta. So he's probably going to be free-to-play, of course. So I'm really curious to see what color he's going to be, but that's for a different topic of discussion. We are here to talk about my boy Vegito Blue. Now, he is a melee type character. His kit in general is really good. All they need to do is pretty much what they did with Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the future, right? The green one. Honestly, there's not much to do with this character in terms of kit, which you can do since it's a melee type. Obviously, his melee type is at 260. This could be probably pushed up to 280, 285, give or take. And then his blast attack maybe to 265. It's at 245 right now. And then beef up everything a little bit, but this character overall is pretty solid. I mean, honestly, like, he cover changes, right? His green card is phenomenal. His his ability to draw 2 strike cards upon using his strike card is just broken on its own as well. His team is really good. Now, we're gonna get to his team after we get to his equipments, guys, because his team has some competition, and we're gonna be talking about the competition, whether or not it's gonna be worth using Vegito Blue. I mean, we don't know yet because we don't know his kit and stuff like that, but Vegito Blue over characters such as Ultra Gogeta, obviously, because he's blue as well, and Fusion. But there's characters in God Key and Future we're going to be talking about as well. But guys, let's talk about equipment you have to farm today for this Vegito Blue. I mean, honestly, this character is just stacked all the way around. We're going to be starting off with mainly equipments that's awakened, because obviously they're the best ones. Now, I understand not everybody, especially if you're newer, has the patience, the resources, and all that good stuff to awaken these, because it can be very grindy. But let's just start off with the best equipments, guys. First and foremost, farm this equipment here, guys. It's called Goodbye Dad. Goodbye. It just sounds funny, right? Goodbye Dad. It's this future equipment. So it's going to be perfect for him and any other future characters you guys have, such as LF Androids as well. So, any other future characters. So this character over here, the slot number 1 is base blast attack up to 20%. Slot number 2 is actually 2 for 1. So you get 2 things: base strike defense up to 20%, as well as base blast defense up to 5%. It's not a lot, but it's such a broken equipment that you'll see why it gave only 5% to base blast defense. And you see here it's a whopping 30% to his strike attack, 30%. So that right there, 20%, 30% to his attacks, and then also defense, is just a must farm equipment, not only for Vegito Blue, but honestly for any future character that you guys have down the line, whether it be a Rose in the future. It's just a good equipment to have, especially for the LF Androids as well. So definitely an equipment you guys have to farm. Now, the next one, and it just keeps getting better in my personal opinion, the next one is this one as well. So if you combine this equipment here plus this equipment, you're going to get 62, guys, 62 to his base strike attack, and not including all the other stuff as well. But just these two equipments together is extremely busted. I mean, honestly, take a look at this. Base strike defense up to 16%, base blast defense up to 22%, and then the third slot is also a 2-for-1, base strike attack plus 32%, and base blast attack up to 8%. Now, this equipment is 100% a must farm. It's going to be a God Key melee type equipment, so there's not too much characters you could equip it on. Obviously, you could use it on MUI Goku, the boys in blue, this Beerus here. So there's a lot of characters you could equip this on. So this right here is definitely a must farm for not only obviously Vegito Blue, but for MUI Goku as well. Next up, we do have this one right here. Now, like I said, if you combined all those three equipments, the first three equipments that I'm showing you right now, and I'm sorry, I just took a shower, so my hair is just kind of like flopping around. But these honestly, guys, is up to 100% strike attack if you combine all these three. Now, the first slot I'm not such a fan of, which is base critical and base key recovery up to 15%. Pick or choose. Slot number 2 is 20% to blast defense. So he's getting very defensively as well as offensively in all these equipment. So that's why it's really good. But slot number 3, guys, either choose 35% to base strike attack or base blast attack. Now, like I said, up to 100% base strike attack if you combine the first 3 equipments here. It's going to be very grindy. I mean, honestly, like this one, and this one. But this one right here is going to be a fusion warrior equipment. So once again, a ton of other characters you can equip this on. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Ultra Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I mean, honestly, Majube even. There's a lot of good options for this character. Next up, we do have this one right here. This one is also a really good equipment. It's going to be for Future plus Future Trunks Saga. So kind of limited. You can use this on Sword of Hope Trunks, Corrupt Zamasu, and stuff like that. But we see here base strike defense up to 15%. Base key recovery, which I'm not the biggest fan of, up to 15% as well. And then the third slot makes it worth it, which is base strike attack and base blast attack up to 20% each, 2-for-1. So once again, this equipment is definitely an option. Now, if you guys want to tone it down a little bit, and if you guys want to say, hey, I don't want to grind too much all these Awaken equipments, this one is the equipment for you guys. This Kaioken equipment is phenomenal. Obviously, it's going to be a melee type unit, so a lot of units that are melee type could use this. I personally have this at Z+. You get to see here, you know, base strike defense up to 15% on the first slot. The second slot is base strike attack up to 12.5%. And then the third slot, you can add on an extra 18% to base strike attack or 18% to base blast defense. So potentially up to 30%, 30.5% to be exact, strike attack. So really, really good option as well. And it falls under pretty much any melee type unit, so very, very diverse in that regards. And then next up, we do have a unique equipment for this character as well, but this is more of a defensive type of equipment. Now, if you guys are fancy for that, you guys by all means go try to do that. It's out right now. You guys can get it because every unique equipment you can grind right now, so you guys can grind this for sure. Next up, we do have this one, which I'm not it's cool, you know. I'm not a fan of the base critical in the middle slot, but this is for God Key, so definitely an option for you guys. And then not this one. Let me close this one out. But yeah, guys, you know, this banner goes away the weekly reset after this upcoming one, so definitely expect that. But in terms of team wise, Fusion, his competition would be Ultra Super Gogeta, which is gonna be very difficult to combat, guys. Very, very difficult. So I don't think he's going to be better in Fusion than Super Gogeta, in my personal opinion. In God Key, we do have this Beerus here. Now, he definitely is probably going to be better than this Beerus. Even though this Beerus is really good, he negates Revival. He negates, obviously, Endurance. But it's just limited to his supers. But I could definitely see him replacing Beerus for God Key. And for Future, we have Sword of Hope Trunks. Now, this character is also really good, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, we'll have to wait and see. But I just think it'll be a little bit difficult to fit him into Fusion. But with the leader slot now, guys, honestly, you can make any team, any diverse team you guys possibly want. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys have not already. And by the way, I'm posting YouTube shorts daily, so go check those out as well. I post it after, like, a few hours after this one. I just make like little short funny clips and stuff like that. As well as if you guys do want to exchange QR codes and find co-op buddies, find raid buddies that comes out this weekly reset, by all means, go to my Twitter or my Facebook. I'll link it down below as well, or my Instagram, all of that. And you guys can come here. And I post it daily, so you guys can definitely go try to find a buddy to do all that good stuff with. But guys, like I said, that's going to wrap it up. I'll definitely catch you guys once again tonight for a YouTube short, and once again tomorrow morning. So yeah, have a good one. Peace.